tricycle jumps were pretty awesome. I remember I'd just come off safari on Mount Kilimanjaro, hiding the abominable snowman from anyone so that he couldn't be found again after a story we'd done on him. We'd come back and the trike jump had been held, I think, since 1975. I think that's when it started. And it was an activity that was that kept reoccurring at the school. It was kind of like the Flutog, the Red Bull Flutog. I don't know if you ever heard of that, where they'd build this huge ramp. There's a big berm that goes between the athletic center and the main part of the college that separates the pond. And so they built this massive ramp down the side of that thing with a kicker on the end. And it would launch these trikes out into the incredibly duck shit filled pond. Oh man, if you put your hand in the water down about 6 inches, your hand disappeared. There was like zero visibility and lots of ducks around. It didn't have very good drainage. It was a filthy quagmire of disease and bacteria. I didn't ever have to ride the bike. I was lucky enough to be a cameraman and then eventually an underwater cameraman once we got to the cleaner pool, and I use cleaner loosely. But yeah, they'd ride down into it and hopefully had no open cuts or sores. You'd probably die of a septic disease within a week of entering the water. The jumpers came, anyone could have an entry into the trike jump. And many of the programs at the school would build their own custom trikes. The funeral program, I remember, had a big coffin that you'd straddle and ride this coffin down, which was handy because when you imploded at the bottom of the ramp, they just flip the door open and stick the rider in it and send it off, and he'd be all set for the day. It was tough. I mean, it's a long ramp. You look from the top down to the bottom, and you got to stay straight because you go off the side of that ramp at 20 miles an hour and you're going to be into a tree or a piece of dirt or the sidewalk down at the bottom. I mean, who knows what you could hit.
Bingo!
The trikes were not built to last longer than 1 or 2 trips down the ramp. So I guess that kind of says how safe they were. You know, if you could get it to tack weld together long enough to make 1 trip down, you were in good shape. Although many didn't even make it that far. When I started becoming involved in the mid-'80s, there was good-sized crowds. Radio stations were out there covering it. Rogers Cable Systems had a mobile truck out there with multiple cameras covering it. And I'd say spectator-wise, I mean, it was a huge event for the school. Barbecues, it was a big day. And there was probably 300 or 400, 500 people out there watching this thing with award ceremony and everything for, you know, the best trike, the longest jump, the shortest jump. There was all kinds of awards that could be won for the thing. So a great deal of recognition.
Wait behind him, he might pick up more speed as he heads down.
You just feel a tension build. Catch it. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa!
And he got a good jump.
All right.
Well, that was
some people theorize that the sad end of the trike jump came when they decided that there was just too much risk and someone was going to physically die instead of get hurt and break bones like they did, and that put an end to it. Although, in my memory, I don't remember anyone ever having to go to hospital or being truly garfed up in coming off that ramp. If Red Bull can do the Flutog, which they stole from Mount Hood Community College's trike jump, if they can do the Flutog, Mount Hood should go back to the trike jump again. It was awesome. It was incredible. It was frightening. It was thrilling. It was stupid.